All right, I'm in my boat tying up some leaders for my fishing trip tomorrow. It is super hot today. Gonna be super hot again tomorrow, but the weather's not all bad. We had an absolute ton of east wind this weekend, pushed water levels way up along the coast, and I really love that situation in the fall. And the reason is it basically forces all those speckled trout to just move inside and complete that transition. You know, this is the time of year where the specks move from outside to inside, and an event like this just accelerates it so rapidly. You can go like just literally a couple days, not many trout at all, and then just trout absolutely everywhere. Now, believe me, I wish temps were cooler. That would definitely help things out, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think tomorrow should be an exceptionally good day due to that high water situation. So I'm taking a young man, I think he's 15, 16 years old, named Gage Ulmer. You've seen him before. Gage has fished with me in the past. Really, really good fisherman. Nice, loves it, eating up with it. So I'm always happy to take kids like that. And we're going to head down to Shell Beach, one of my favorite ports. You know that. I fish Shell Beach all the time just because there's so many options and the fishing's just so good there. So I'm hoping we find some really clean water, some nice and high water, hopefully high water that's falling. I think that should be the case, but I don't know. You never know till you ground truth. You got to go to know. Come along with us. Let's see what happens. All right, we just launched at Campos here at Shell Beach. And man, we got some really, really good conditions. Very, very light winds. It's blowing a little bit, but maybe 3 knots or so. Water's definitely up, as I was hoping. So I'm hoping that tide's falling. I really can't kind of tell yet, but we'll see when we get out in the marsh. High water, falling tide in the fall does not get any better. Now, we do have one thing working against us, something I really don't like. Look, you can see it this way. Full moon. It's a full moon last night. You know, general wisdom says that as the day moves along, the fish will bite better. Typically, you don't have as good of an early morning bite, but, you know, I've caught fish early morning on a full moon many, many times, so hoping it happens today. All right, we got a bit of a run, and then we're going to be making the first cast of the day. All right, Gage and I are on site in the marsh. You can tell the water's up, grass is flooded, tide is falling. It's pulling this way, and I'm happy to report that the water is absolutely spectacular. Water temp is 79.8 degrees. This little bayou and this little straightaway, 6 feet of water. I'm sure it's deeper in that bend up ahead. But I'm gonna start with a 1/4 ounce death grip jig head with a candy bug Zimmer swimmer, a bait that really produced well for me in my last trip. We'll see if it produces well today. I'm hoping we can find some specks that have moved in with this high water. We should be able to find some today. Just gotta go hunt. Gage and I are planning to fish almost all new stuff today. May run across something we fished before, but we're just gonna go exploring. See what we can find. My favorite thing to do, particularly in good conditions like this. Oh, first really good hit. But I done missed him. Oh, today's my wedding anniversary. I'm just realizing I'm getting a bunch of texts. Yeah. You didn't want to know. 36. Been married 36 years. I'm an old man, Gage. I don't know how that happened. One day you'll be an old man, and it won't be very far from now. Take my word for it. Look at the grass in here. Man, that is beautiful. Love seeing that. It's so back. Oh, it just spooked the red right in front of the boat. 11 feet. This is the type of stuff I dream about finding, especially with water this pretty. 14 freaking feet. Man, look how pretty this is. Like, this is... Oh, goodness. Got a hit already. First cast with this. Oh, there we go. That's the first fish of the day. Hopefully he's a keeper, I don't know. I don't know, he is definitely a redfish. Well, now he's acting like a keeper. He's wanting to hang out under the avid. Oh yeah, he's a keeper. Gage's dad, Milton, said he wants some fillets, so we'll probably keep this fish. He's pretty big. He's pretty big. All right, Gage and I made a lot of casts to get this fish. Just kind of crazy, like really, really great conditions. Beautiful water in here, lots of bait. Just not seeing a whole lot of fish. Not seeing fish coming up and hitting the bait. Not seeing pushes from reds. I'm kind of befuddled. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm kind of blaming that full moon, but who knows? But things are looking up now. I caught this fish on a gold spinner with a 1/4 ounce death grip jig head and kind of a nicotine stained True Creole matrix shad. I've had this one on here a while. It's kind of changing colors, but this fish liked it. We're gonna put him in the box. One thing I really love about fishing is that it keeps you humble. You know, you get situations like today where we've got really, really good conditions. Again, the only thing I can blame any slow action on is that full moon. Conventional wisdom is that fish feed all night under a full moon, so they don't feed as much first thing in the morning or last thing in the afternoon. Just kind of really bizarre today because I've found situations that I'm like, okay, I'm hearing angels singing, we should have some fish here, and we haven't. Oh, there we go. That's a speckled trout. He's not a keeper, but glad to see him. Not a keeper at all. So this would not be a fish that moved in with this high water. He probably spent the summer in this marsh, and he's going to continue to get to grow in this marsh, eating all the white shrimp he can fit in his face. This gold spinner is a popular bait with speckled trout, particularly this time of year. Don't know why that is, but it is the case. So hopefully things will pick up. I think they will, for sure. I'm very optimistic about the day. When you find water with this clarity, you find this much bait, and the water's moving, you're gonna catch some fish. Oh, there we go. Another red, Gage. Gage, I got more of these if you want one, and I'd recommend you take one. There's a Milton fish if we can land him. It's for you, Milton. All right, so I'm starting to see a little pattern here, Gage. We got to stay out those bayous. Just use the bayous to get from pond to pond. Fish are not in the bayous. They're in the ponds, which you'd expect on this high water. Makes sense. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on back out. Swim this way. I think he might be a little bigger than the last. They just love to go under the boat. These fish are feisty in this 80-degree water. But Gage got him. All right, I've been talking about it for months. These fish are everywhere. Look at this dude. He's definitely been feeding, got a fat belly. He's about 21, I'm gonna say. 18 to 22 inch reds have been just everywhere. And that's a sign that they may be starting to feed. He took it really, really deep. Glad to have him. Yeah, that's not us, this is us. Oh, he chased me. Look at him. See him? You see that wake? Got him, Gage? I wonder if that's that fish that followed me. Nice. Nice. Good job, Gage. Take your time. Nope, no need to horse him. Little one. Yeah, I think he might be a throwback, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking he might be a keeper. He's got to be 18. He just wants to go into the motor. Huh? Mm-hmm. I think he's 18. I'm gonna call it. I don't know. I don't know, Gage. Let's take a look. Oh. Man, my eyes are off. 20. That's bad. I'm normally more accurate than that. He's 20. Good fish, Gage. This little pond's been good to us. Oh, good Lord, you saw him jump? A jumping redfish. Well, Gage, we found the fish. I'm happy to report. There's a big one. No, he's not that big. About what I previously caught. Dude, so awesome.
So feisty.
All right, we got him. I gotta measure this fish just to see if my guesstimate. Oh, look at that. Ooh. All right. I'm thinking he's 22, but let's see. 21. Whoa, stay on the board, buddy. 21 3/4. Oh no. You've got to be kidding me. I got a bunch at home. I don't have any here. I didn't realize that. Man, you figure out the bait they want and then you don't have it. All right, call me an idiot. I'll call myself an idiot. My spinnerbait broke. It's not going to stay on there anymore. The little clip that comes around this wire broke. Just went to my tackle box to get another one. I'm flush out. I have none left. I can't believe that. I thought I had a ton in there, but I don't have any more. Like, we figured out what these fish want, and now I don't have it to throw to them. So I have to switch to something else and hopefully persuade them to hit that. I don't know. You never know. Rookie mistake. Super mad at myself. Oh, look at that. I got one tied on a different rod. On Liam's rod. All right, I just found one on this other rod, so I could throw that, but I'm gonna make a few casts anyway with this ATV while I got it out. ATV crankbait. It's been hot for me lately, very hot. I've thrown it a little bit today and haven't caught anything yet. But if Gage continues to stick him with that blade, I'm gonna cut that one off that rod and switch. It won't take long. It's just so funny. Like, you gotta find today's fish today, and you gotta find today's bait today. Oh, there we go. They want the ATV too. This is not a keeper, but it's a bite.
There he is. Oh God.
Gage is hooked up. I gotta release this fish though. How big is it, Gage? Take your time. No need to horsing. Take your time. Oh yeah, nice fish. Good keeper. We'll call that a Milton fish. It was dinner. Ah, we got him. Gage, I'm calling that another 21. I think he's 21. So beautiful. Hold him however you want. All right. All right, Gage. We figured him out, dude. I'll tell you what, Gage, do you want to run the motor?
Sure.
I mean, it'll give you first chance at him. Now I don't want to leave the small water at all. This is where the fish are. Yeah, you come run it.
Where are we going?
I tell you what, let's work everything to the left and we'll end up back at that cut, but let's take our time getting there and fish this. Oh, look at that. Okay, just got another one. He's got another one. Come on. Oh, came off. It's all right. Plenty more where that came from. Oh, there's a fish. He's coming right at you. He might be spooked. Oh, he's not spooked. Oh, I guess they like the ATV too. All right, that's a definite keeper. It's not like the last one I caught. Man, this fishing is just lights out. Just amazing. Particularly considering how we started. We just had to figure them out. This fish, I think, is too big. Too big to keep. We don't have room for him. Yeah, he's a big old brute. That's a big fish. Good thing we're not doing a challenge today, Gage. This will be my winner. You got him? All right.
Good Lord.
Yeah, he's a big old boy. Nice and golden, beautiful fish. All right. Yeah, I got him. Yeah, I'd say they're hitting the ATV. Look how deep he took it. He wanted that bait. There's a big fish. I'm not going to keep him. We're going to let him go. There you go. All right. Outstanding. So awesome. Just love it. You know, we've only run across one speckled trout, but you look at what we're fishing. You know, we're fishing backwaters. This is redfish country for sure. Not that we couldn't run across some trout, but generally not big numbers and not big fish. When you find a bite like this, you cannot leave it. Gage, if there's not one on that point, we need to write a protest letter. So Gage, does this beat being in school? Gage is truant today. You're getting a good education today. Yes, you're elective. Good point. The reality is it's probably true.
Really?
Yeah. I always let Joel skip school to go fishing.
Yeah?
Yep. No, he's got a college degree, so obviously it didn't hurt him. Oh! Dude, what was that? What in the world? Did we spook him? I guess. Oh yeah, look at his dust cloud. We spooked him. So pretty in here. Goodness. I'm so glad we came back here. This is something I've never fished before, ever. But there's stuff like this just everywhere. In this Shell Beach area. You missed him? Dude, there might be a few fish there. Take your time. Throw back in there. I mean, that's like a prime looking area. This area we're fishing has little bayous like this connecting these ponds. Ponds aren't very big. Of course, they're a whole lot more shallow than these little bayous. Bayous are like 2.5, 3 feet deep. And the fish do not, for the most part, seem to be in these bayous. They're in the ponds. We have caught a couple in the bayous though. Now, if you come here in a lower tide situation, probably the bayous would be better. This weekend we had tides that were 4 feet above normal. Lots and lots of hard east wind. Just raises water levels around here. Gage, you're figuring out that motor. Remember the first time I took you, you know what the heck you were doing. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's not big, don't worry about it. Glad to see these guys though. Be next year's keepers. All right, see ya. And we can, you got him? Gage got him. That's a big one. Take your time.
Oh, dude.
Giant? Take your time.
Spooking everything.
It's all right.
Decent.
Oh yeah, he's big. All right. Nah, that's a good fish. It's a good eater. That's a good eater. Good job, Gage. I mean, look, right that rubber stamp size. 21, somewhere in there. Just beautiful, beautiful fish. Kind you love to take home and eat. And that's what we're gonna do with him. Dude!
I'm almost close to coming off.
Let's see if I can pull one out your little hole here.
That's good.
Oh, perfect. Couldn't have done it better myself. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, let's stay right here. Don't get off spot lock. Speckled trout, that is what hit you. Not big, but there might be some bigger ones in the mix. What you got, Gage? Trout? That might be a keeper trout. We're gonna put him on the tape at least. I can't get this guy unhooked. This poor thing's gonna, oh, there we go, he's all right. Man, my eyes are so off today, I'm gonna say you're gonna have to measure that fish.
Dude,
He's too little. Gage is whacking him on that spinner. Dude, look at the bait.
oh, there he is.
Trout?
If it's a trout, it's freaking huge. Oh, it's red.
No, it's a red. There's a bunch of fish right there.
Holy crap.
Dude, I didn't think he was that big. Freaking awesome. Just awesome. Oh yeah, Gage's gonna need a net with that one. That's not a flipper.
Stay on.
Definitely not a flipper. Oh, came right off. Dude, just rubber stamp. Same size. We got our limit. That's it.
That's our limit?
Yep.
Really?
We got our limit. And you can only keep 8 now.
When did that change?
I don't know, maybe a year ago or so. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a good trout. There we go. Maybe. I think it's a keeper. Yeah, there we go. I think.
It's my biggest fear.
Getting hooked?
Oh.
I'm not gonna hook you. There's no chance.
No, I'm just saying like the speckled trout and treble hooks.
All right, this guy does not make the cut. Thought he did, but too little. Got to be 13 inches now in Louisiana. I made a switch to the scope stick, a floater, trying to encourage some bigger fish to bite. There's a bunch of trout right here, but they're just not big. Gage has another one, but he looks like about the same. They're 12-inch fish. They would have been keepers before we changed the limit, but of course you never know if those fish would be around if we hadn't changed the limit. Somebody might have caught them. What you can sometimes do when you're on small fish like this is just change the bait. And sometimes that will lure strikes from the biggest fish in the school. Now, it doesn't mean that there's keepers in the school. You just never know. This one's seeming like there really isn't. Just a bunch of throwbacks. That might be a keeper. I don't know. I thought the last one was a keeper, so I'm not even gonna guess. Man. I don't know, Gage, what you think? I think he might be a keeper, to be honest.
I think he deserves the trip to the
Yeah, he will visit the measuring tape. Watch that trolling motor.
Yeah.
Are you in the motor? That would not be good. All right, we took a little break to remove some line from the trolling motor, and now we're back in business. Kind of giving up on our little trout hole here. I think they're just all throwbacks. Fast action, just not good fish. As you can tell, it's kind of clouding up and definitely getting windier, for sure. Definitely getting windier. This backwater kind of meets up with a lake right here. We're gonna check that out. See what's going on in there. We've done really, really well in this small water, but I looked on the map and there's a lot of small water off of this lake. So we'll fish it for a little bit. We don't do anything. We'll duck into some small water.
There he is.
What is it, a trout?
Yeah. Or, I don't know. It's not bad. It's bad.
Gage, I think you might have our first keeper trout of the day.
Actually?
Yep. He's a big old fatty, I know that. Put him on that tape.
I mean,
Pinch his tail. No, he's not up against it. There you go. He's short. He was close. Closest one we caught yet. Got him? Speckled trout? Yep, speckled trout. I got him. Plenty trout, they're just not big. Surprised. I thought we'd run across more keepers after all that east wind. Red? There we go, Gage. They're in the lake as well. Nice. Nice fish. Take your time. All right. Same size fish. Same size fish. But he is over our limit, so we gotta let him go. On the gold spinner. Shrimp Creole matrix shad. 1/4 ounce death grip. About a 20-incher. Just throw him back. All right. We're in that big lake I mentioned. There's some small water coming up that we're gonna head into to go fish. There's obviously still some fish in this lake as well. You figure a lot of the fish that were in this lake would have moved into those backwaters with that high water. Redfish always wants to push into shallow water. Oh! That's a speckled trout, but I don't think he's a keeper. No, he is not a keeper. Now, we're in early October, obviously. Fish like this, throughout this month, will feast on white shrimp, and he'll grow very quickly, and not very long from now, probably 8 or 9 weeks from now, that fish will be legal. Chomping on protein every day. Of course, a lot has to do with water temp. You know, water temps have been warm. We get a bunch of November fronts that are real severe, which is kind of unusual for South Louisiana, but it does happen. Then that guy won't grow nearly as quickly. Kind of just needs some stable, mild weather.
Oh, there he is. That's a red.
That's a red.
Oh.
Gage says, ooh.
Oh, please be like 30. Wait, which way is it to loosen?
With a left-handed?
Yeah.
You want to go righty-loosey with the left hand. Lefty is tighty. Oh, did he break off? Oh, no. That was a big one. I think you tightened the wrong way. It makes it that much sweeter when you get them in the boat. Oh, goodness. That was a crunch. That was a crunch on my ATV.
Red?
Uh-huh.
Maybe he's got a piece of jewelry, that's fine.
Nah, I think he's a different one. I don't think he's as big as the one you had. But look how crazy he's going. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Ooh. Just going bananas. All right. All right, this guy's in good shape. We're just gonna go ahead and release him. Oh, there he is. That didn't take long. redfish. Oh, he threw it. He threw it. Well, that was rude. So we're still in the lake, but this is the first little backwater area we've come to. So we're gonna poke our nose in there and go see. I mean, we're catching fish out on the lake too, but see what's going on in the backwater. So Gage, you want to give this bait like a hard, look, like down, like that, like a hard twitch, and let it pause it, and then twitch it and take up your slack as you pause it. They love that little, where it's just sitting still. Oh, crap. Oh, another red. Just everywhere. Just everywhere. Gorgeous, look how pretty. Look at this guy. Look at this. He is lit up like a pumpkin. Like a Halloween pumpkin. So pretty in this water. I'm just gonna flip him. Yeah? Yeah, we got it. Oh, look how spotted he is. What a gorgeous fish. What a gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, you got him? All right. Look how pretty this fish is in this spectacular water. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous redfish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 spots. Just so pretty. You know, I was a little sad when I lost that spinner, but it doesn't matter. They're crushing this ATV.
Good.
Dude. My bad.
Oh, you okay?
Yep.
You good?
Yep. Well, that was bad. Almost fell in the water. But the redfish did fall in the water. I was about to film the release. Oh, must have stepped on something, lost my balance. Almost killed Gage. Fortunately, we're both all right. I'll tell you what, it's been a very, very long time since I've seen redfish action. Oh, look, he chased me all the way to the boat and swam off. Redfish action like we've had the last, I don't know, 6, 8 months. Just absolutely incredible. And you know, we've caught a couple of throwbacks today, which I'm glad to see. I'm glad those guys are around, but predominantly the fish are 18 to 22 inches. Not a lot of 16 to 18s at all. A lot of 13, 14s. I mean, a decent number of those, just mostly 18 to 22s. Oh, lordy, lordy. What is this? Small red, speckled trout, not really sure.
Flounder.
It's a speck. It's a speck. He hit really, really hard. Just didn't have any hiney behind him. All right, Gage, trolling motor's all yours. So long, sucker. All right, Gage and I are gonna go ahead and wrap things up after what has been an absolutely incredible fishing day here in the marshes near Shell Beach. It took us a while to figure things out. I mean, we didn't catch a fish for the first hour. I'm not sure we even got a bite. And then once we figured them out, it was just easy pickings. I thought it would be today, even with that full moon, but all the other conditions were really lined up. And man, just fishing just doesn't get a whole lot better. Bait of the day, 2 things. The first bait we discovered that they were hitting was that gold spinner with a 1/4 ounce depth grip and the shrimp creole matrix shad. But of course I ended up losing mine because I didn't bring any spares. Can't believe that. I'm definitely gonna load it up when I get home today. But I switched to this ATV crankbait. I've been fishing this so much lately. and they were absolutely crushing it. Caught a lot of trout and redfish on this thing. The trout were smaller than I expected. We did end up catching one keeper. Thought we would have done better with the keeper trout. I really am a little bit surprised. I think things will pick up when water temps fall. Water temps are still pretty high, but I admit I'm surprised. But these really good fall conditions are gonna continue for the next several weeks. Fishing in South Louisiana does not get better than it is in the fall, and I just love it. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marshman Masson channel on YouTube. And until next time, if we don't see you in this incredibly beautiful, awesome, productive marsh, we'll see you right here on Marshman Masson.